Hey guys! If you are new, hello, my name is Katie. If you are not new, welcome back. Thank you for listening to me ramble about wax. Happy Monday. Today is a pretty nice day in Tennessee. I think it's going to be over 60. So very clean out my office, get everything in order, be productive. And in order to do that, I need to do my empties. So I'm taking a little break before I jump into work. And I just want to go through them with you. I have a shocking amount of empties for basically a week, a little bit over a week. So as always, we'll start, I don't have any Scentsy, which is funny. I think I need to pull more Scentsy, but let's start with just the one-offs that I have. I went through a tub from Teddy Bees of Witches Be Crazy. This is birthday cake, pecan waffles, sugar cookie dough, a pinch of cinnamon spice vanilla. It always throws me off because I think it should say up and a pinch. This is from 6 of 2024, so a little under a year cured. This is a really good scent if you like pumpkin pecan waffles. I would not do it in an open concept like most of Teddy Bees. I do most of her wax in my office. It does better if you keep the door shut and sort of have it in it's my downstairs has vaulted ceilings and it's a bigger open space. That's where Teddy Bees doesn't do well. If you have what I would consider to be more traditional layout to your house where the rooms are cut off from each other, it's not a big open space, you don't have vaulted ceilings, you're gonna have a different experience with her wax. I also use a lot of her wax, so this is probably 3 melts, maybe 4. I prefer this mixed with things, but it's a really good bakery. To me, it's like a mixer, but it's really, really good. I swore I wasn't going to buy Teddy Bees, and then I just did a small order for the pre-sale. So whatever. So that is Witches Be Crazy, staple for her. This is a herbal melt from Swan Creek Candle Company in Snowflakes at Midnight. I don't know the notes for this, but it's a very light, sweet, perfumey scent. I got it as a free gift. You can see on the label here. This was really pretty on cold, but I could not smell it in my bathroom, so I would not get it again. I actually don't even know if it's available. Maybe you would have better luck with it, but I just couldn't smell it. And the cubes are really big, so yeah, it just didn't throw for me. This is, ooh, there's a pile of L3 over here. This is Martha's Popcorn on the Cob from Vintage Chic Scents. This is from May of 2024. Kettle corn, vanilla butter fudge, zucchini bread, and rich vanilla cupcakes. This was good. I don't usually love zucchini bread, and I liked this. I feel like it would be good mixed with something. It was just okay. I'm not gonna buy any more Vintage Chic scents. I just don't get performance from her wax the way that I want. So, but it was good. If you see it and you like zucchini bread, I would try it. And then my last single is from Everything Vice. I got this from a D-stash. I never actually purchased anything from Everything Vice. This is Tainted Love, strawberry pound cake with buttercream frosting, vanilla ice cream, and sugar cookies. I went through a whole, wow, she has a lot of text on the back of her labels. This is one of her Delulu bars, which is 6.5 ounces. Wow, she has a lot of information on here. That's cool. I went through a lot of this. Like I said, I got in a D-stash, and when I first smelled it, I was like, oh wow, this smells really good. But it had a bit of a powdery note to it. But I was like, that's interesting. So I brought it up here and I started to melt it. And I didn't love it on warm. And then the last time I melted it, I used a bunch. I just finished it up in my upstairs, in my bedroom, and my office. And I came upstairs a few hours later and I was like, what is that smell? I do not like that. And I don't even know what it smelled like. It was just sort of very off-putting, and it was this. So I wouldn't get this again. I'm not really looking for a new vendor to try anyway. She has a lot of really devoted fans, so this is one scent, who knows. But that is Tainted Love from Everything Vice. Okay, let's do Britta's. I've been trying to work through my Britas, and I think I have everything in my melting basket right now except for a couple loaves. So I went through 3 souffles. This is Killer Kiss, jelly donut, vanilla ice cream, frankenberry, and cake batter fudge. I do a whole souffle for a melt. This was really good on cold. You got the jelly and like, so it was like a sharp berry scent with that cake batter fudge background. It was not very strong in my open concept. I did a whole souffle and I just sort of got like a little bit of a fruity scent, so I wouldn't get that again. This is Haunted Sandcastle. This is Rain and Angelica, which is a Jo Malone type, I think, a perfume type. Sea Salt Oasis and Cotton Candy. I was really excited for this one. I put it in my bedroom office. It was incredibly strong. So if you like those notes, whoa, incredibly strong. So I would recommend it. It was too perfumey for me. The Rain and Angelica, I think, was just a little heavy for me. And so it really kind of like blew me out of the house. So I wouldn't get it again, but if you like those notes, it was very strong. This is what I have on downstairs today. This is the First Evil strawberry pound cake, blueberry cake pops, and vanilla musk. Once again, not very strong in my open concept, which is surprising. Brita's Bakery does pretty well for me in my downstairs, but these like more summery scents didn't hold up the way that the fall ones did. So, and they're from June, so they're well cured. So that's the First Evil. So I probably will take a break on Brita's. Maybe I'll get some of her fall stuff later this year, but I'm okay for now. Okay, so let's do Rose Girls. As always, I have a lot of Rose Girls. This is Sweet Lavender Pumpkin Pie with sugar cookie dough frosting. Something about those scent notes just like pulled me in, even though I've really been trying to stay away from a lot of lavender because I haven't really enjoyed it in the past. I just don't reach for it. This was mostly pumpkin pie spice with a bakery in the background. It was fine. You really didn't get a lot of the lavender. I wouldn't get it again, but it was fine. I did it up here, so I don't know if it would hold up in the open concept. This is Little Red Riding Hood, Macintosh apples, cedarwood and smoke embers, sage, and a pinch of cinnamon. This was good. The Macintosh apple was really heavy, and then there was sort of that woody background. I think I might get this again next fall. It did hold up in my open concept, and then I finished it up here in my office and bedroom just because there wasn't much left. This is Beach Nights in Cookie Land. Beach Nights, Bath & Body Works type, toffee butterscotch pretzels, cookies, and confetti cake. I didn't love this. I did this whole little bag in my downstairs. You got the Cookie Land first, and then as the Cookie Land kind of died down, you got the Beach Nights. Neither one of them were like my favorite scents in the whole world, so I don't think I would get that again. This is Jam and Jelly, strawberry jam, raspberry sauce, blueberry cobbler, blackberry jam butter cookies, and Peeps cake. I prefer, well, you're probably like, why are you comparing them? So I've said before, I've gotten this mixed with Grandma Got Run Over by Chain Chomp, and I do really like those together. But I'm staying away from blueberry cobbler, and I just prefer Grandma Got Run Over by a Chain Chomp. So I don't think I would get this again. I think I have another bag, which I'll happily use. But yeah, just not like, oh my God, that's my favorite. And there's so many of those from Rose Girls. And then last, but certainly not least, is Banana Bread Carbs. This is banana cream pie, baked zucchini bread, cookies, donuts, and bread. Banana Bread Carbs is like, every time I am like, oh, maybe I should get that banana bakery scent from so-and-so, I'm like, why? There's nothing better than Banana Bread Carbs. It's like the best bakery banana scent I've ever smelled. It's strong. It holds up in my open concept. Anything mixed with carbs is amazing. I'm trying to convince her to do a carb sampler. I think I have another bag of this. This is great. It's my favorite banana scent. I have a few from, woo, I lost it. Hold on. I have a few from Second and Spruce. This is one of her little mixable tiles in gingerbread buttercream. I don't have much to say about this. I don't really remember it that well, so it must have not been incredibly strong. It smells really good on cold. It's a good gingerbread. So maybe Yeah, it's fine. I like her roasty toasty buttercream better, and it's really strong. And then I had one of her little sample cups in Carnival Cupcakes. I almost gave this away, and then one day it got warm and I melted it. This is a incredibly strong citrus bakery. I wish there was more bakery in it, but in the summer this would be beautiful. I just maybe didn't melt it in the right time of the year. I love the little cups though that you just like throw on the warmer and then it melts. Such easy cleanup. So Carnival Cupcakes. And then the star is I melted this mini loaf in Sugar Plum Fairy Forest. This is from her winter sampler. This is plum, dark cherries, sweet oranges, peppery wood, strawberry pound cake, pinch of pink sugar. This is amazing. It is this incredible plum, peppery plum scent with the pink sugar sort of giving it a little bit of a body care, and it really is beautiful. So strong. This is probably more of a bedroom scent, but I did it in my open concept, and it just like, the plum was like a tart, juicy plum. It was like exactly what I wanted. And then those other notes like sweetened it up and gave it this depth. I went through the whole, you don't need to go through this much wax. This probably could have been 4 melts, but it was 2 or 3 probably for me. I went through this whole thing. I found another one in a D-stash and I bought that one. I would buy a loaf of this, maybe a tub, just because her loaves are so big and this is so strong. Such a good scent if you like plum scents. This is like my new favorite plum scent. All right, and then I have a bunch of Second and Spruce. I bought a souffle of Circus Animal stuffed sugar cookies from Summer. This is Circus Animal Cookies, sugar cookie dough, frosted sugar cookies. This is one of my favorite scents from her. It is a beautiful doughy cherry bakery. Just so good. I put this all through my downstairs. It was lighter than I remember. So I have 2 loaves of this on order with her right now. So, and this is from this is like a year old. It's from 2023. I'm going to test it out and see. Her stuff might not hold up. Like it might, that sounds terrible. It might get lighter over time because I had a tub of this and I melted it right away and I felt like it was stronger than this souffle. So who knows? I'll experiment. Love that scent though. I did this last night. This is elephant ears. I did the whole souffle in my downstairs. It's cinnamon sugar, flaky crust, buttery fried batter, and powdered sugar. It is mostly a cinnamon sugar crust scent. It was okay. It was medium in my open concept. I didn't love it. I don't think I would get it again. It just like wasn't particularly special to me, but if you're looking for that, there it is. Summer gave me a bunch of Salt Mountain souffles that she had cut up in my order. So this is Princess Cut, Cupcakes at Tiffany's, Cherry Wedding Cake. This is from 2021. I didn't get much out of it. It was pretty light. I did everything that was left in here. If you put your nose right over the warmer, you could get the cherry with a little bit of bakery. So I don't think I would get that again. And then this is Unicorn Fluff. I don't know the notes. I looked them up. It was like goji berry. Probably pretty similar to Angel 624 from Scentsy, but I would take that because it's just stronger. So that's Unicorn Fluff. Okay, I think all we have left now is the insane amount of L3 that I melted. So let me bring that over. It's like so nuts. I did a Trig Tart in Roasted Pine Cone. I go through these like nobody's business. I have to just keep asking her to restock them. I also have a loaf of Roasted Pine Cone on its way to me from a custom I shared with one of my friends. So this is just Roasted Pine Cone and I mix it with everything. Love it. I love her Roasted Pine Cone. I used this last night. This is Chasing Fireflies, Pink Sugar, Lavender, Mallow Fluff. This is kind of exactly what I want in a nighttime scent, so I love it. I have so much lavender to go through though, so I'm not in the market for lavender scents, but it's really good if you like pink sugar and lavender. I'm going to keep this, but I wanted to show it to you. This is a bag that I cut up L3 Cookie Cottage in. I have a B bar of Cookie Cottage, so I always cut off a big chunk and I just like keep it to mix with stuff. So I love Cookie Cottage, so I'm going to keep this and refill it up. But I went through a whole bag, which was like 3, maybe 4 of the B bar honeycomb shapes. I went through a loaf of the Burrow, which is fresh baked cinnamon rolls with extra brown sugar and vanilla frosting. If you've ever said, I like the cinnamon roll scent, but I wish it was more vanilla frosting, get the Burrow. It's really good. I'm like kind of done with it now. Like I can only melt cinnamon roll for so long. But it's really good if you want a cinnamon roll scent. I just don't think I need this much of it. So, but it was very heavy on the vanilla. Very, very good. Good performer. This is fresh picked strawberries, blueberry muffin, vanilla butter fudge, and sugar cookie royale. This loaf, and I went through some moments. I'm not a big strawberry person, and so, but I didn't know that when I got this. This mix just, I was constantly like, oh, I like this. No, I don't like this. Oh, I like this. No, I don't like this. Something about the combination of all these things, and I think it had something to do with like the strawberry, the blueberry, and then all those bakery notes, almost came off nutty to me. Every time I smelled it, I had this sort of like reaction to it where I was like, oh, it smells kind of nutty, but not like roast nuts, like peanuts. It was very weird. I wouldn't get it again. It was fine though. I mean, I enjoyed it. It wasn't a big deal, but yeah, that was a weird one for me. This is a loaf of On Wednesdays We Were Pink. This is pink frosted animal cookies, and today is October 3rd. This is good. It's not like my favorite Today is October 3rd blend, but it is really good, and you do get the pink frosted animal cookies. For those who don't know, Today is October 3rd is Palo Santo, toasted mallow, and royal sugar cookie. So it's this really like sweet, but it has the Palo Santo to give it depth. I notice the Palo Santo more in this mix than I do in others, and it makes me not love it. I have another loaf of this, so I'll happily go through it. And then last but not least, this is hot apple pie, extra vanilla ice cream. This is from a D-Stash, but I've had this in Bitty Betty's, and I think I have one more Bitty Betty of it. This is from 2022, performed like a champ. Really good scent, very heavy vanilla baked apple scent. I would 100% get this again. It would be a really good mixer, so I might do it in a custom next time. That is it. Those are my empties from about the last week and a half. I am doing pretty good. Well, that's not true. January, I bought a lot of L3. January spun out of control. I like had issues with my car being fixed, and you know, when you get to the point where you're like, well, screw it, my budget's shot anyway. I'm just gonna order what I want. So I have an L3 ready to ship coming. I think it's actually coming today. I have customs from L3 coming from a dear friend of mine who let me share her custom spot. I have Salt Mountain coming. So this month I did Teddy Bees. I might do one other, probably Sassy Girl if she comes, and that's it. I'm going to stay within my budget. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I hope you're all doing really well. There's a lot going on in the world today, and no matter who you agree with, I just hope that everyone's doing okay, taking care of you and your family. And yeah, I hope you're smelling all the good things. I will see you next time. Bye.